We are back again with another delicious tips, and this time it's about our Belgian Speculoos, speciality for this season, for this time of the year, Christmas season. So I'm showing you live how you can make Belgian Speculoos at home for yourself and your friends and your family. Just so simple and dough to make, and you can shape it and make fun with it with your friends and family. Even using your children can also play with it to shape it the way they want this Christmas. So I'm doing this in two parts. So let me just show you the part one, which is very important. The part one is bringing all the ingredients together, and then we are going to allow the dough to rest for some time because it becomes very good, crunchy when you
Ah,
allow it to rest. So
Clarissa Brown, say hi to you.
hi Clarissa Brown,
Clarissa.
welcome, happy Saturday, and thank you for joining us here with Chef Vivian again, compliment of the season. Thank you for coming back, and how are you faring and how is your weekend? So let's just jump into the um, episodes of the live, which is just making speculoos. It will be a short live video because why, we will be going to service very soon, so we want to start putting everything here together in our kitchen. But we thought this is seasonal and we can direct show you how we bring those delicious cookies on the table of our guests this season, especially the speculoos, which is one of our Belgian
Ah,
specialty.
Clarissa
This
say, I am well. Thank you for asking.
Okay, so now I will start by measuring my flour. So I'm using here the self-rising flour, which is from Anko Brown, but you can use any one that of your choice. You don't even need a self-rising flour for this purpose. You can just use any flour of your choice. So but I'm just going first to measure all my ingredients so that I put it aside and keep it set it aside to be ready for the preparation. So for this recipe, you can also check this recipe has already been done and on our channel, so you can go back and check out the speculoos full recipe on our channel. It's already there. So it's just a live episode to demonstrate again for those of you who said, oh, maybe I cannot watch that episode, maybe I want to watch it live. So you can watch it live from here, there is no problem. So but the complete recipe is on our channel already. So I have here 625 grams of flour. You can also use all purpose flour, and for speculoos it must not be specific, it must not be no 100% correct. You can't go wrong with it with a little bit of gram less or a little green bit of gram more, but you just keep it around the range of 625 grams I have here of flour. So but you can use all purpose flour for this purpose. It is also the same, but it's not like cake where you must have that rising. Flour is important to keep it very light. It's not the same. So that is why, and even if it's cake, you can add rising substances to your cake to make it lighter. If you don't have self-rising flour, you can also use all-purpose flour and substitute it with a rising agent. So now I'm going to also measure my sugar, and for this purpose I'm using a brown sugar. We call it a cassonade sugar. That is a brown sugar, maybe you know it. So I love it, we love it here. We use it for speculoos, especially this time of the year. It is a main reason why we buy this sugar, otherwise we don't buy it. But we use it for this purpose, or sometimes also we use it also to make a special type of creme brulee. So that is why we buy this sugar. So this is brown sugar we are using for this purpose. You can use also white sugar, or you can also even use you know the light brown sugar, but we are just using this sugar, so it's too much. I'm going to pick it up So I need here for the brown sugar 450 grams of 450 grams of the brown sugar. So that is it here. So thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you everyone, and happy Saturday and compliment of the season. So thank you. So I'm just placing it here. So I have here also with me for this recipe. I'm not going to measure it anymore because it's already just been measured. And this is butter. That is 250 grams of butter. So then I'm going to measure the small ingredients. I'll be back to clean my hands. So here I also need some bicarbonate. So the bicarbonate helps the speculoos to be crunchy and also to be very light and airy.
Eagle asked, what are you making?
I am making Belgian speculoos. So a kind of lotus. For those of you who know lotus and what is the other name?
Is the tea, Luther?
Lotus and a kind of lotus cookies.
Yeah.
So that is, we call it here Belgium speculoos. So I'm showing you how to make the basics of Belgian speculoos, but we are going to make it in two parts. So we are bringing all the ingredients together, and later we'll be showing how to bake them because we want to allow the dough to rest a bit.
Eagle asked, do you remember me?
Yes.
Eagle animation.
Yes, I do remember you because he was speaking the last time also about the waffles. Maybe I remember. I don't know anymore.
I don't know.
Yeah, he spoke about the waffle the last time, or also about the how do you call it, the waffle. But he was speaking about a particular waffle. I don't remember anymore. And I told him I'm going to make a recipe for it. He was on one of our live before.
Those
So it was on one of our live before, I think. I still remember. Okay, so I have here 10 grams. I'm using 10 grams, so you have to be careful with the bicarbonate. It's not that it's bad, but you will test it if it's too much in the speculoos. So just keep the measurement right. So I have here 10 grams of the bicarbonate.
Ask, what are the ingredients for this dish?
It's very, very simple, not a lot of ingredients. I have here flour, I have brown sugar. You see, I have flour, I have brown sugar, I have bicarbonate. That is that, bicarbonate.
Yeah.
I have here a little bit of, how do you call it, cannelle. What is that? What is cannelle in English? I can't find the name anymore. What is this? Yes. But I will look for the name. Cannelle is cinnamon.
Yeah.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
We have here cinnamon powder. And then we have butter, and I have here salt. I'll just add a pinch of salt. A salt is just to balance the flavor. You know, that's the balance of the flavor. And I have here some eggs with me. That is all you need to make the best speculoos ever. So all these ingredients are good together. They are tasty. The main reason why you add this is just to give it that light, airy and crunchiness in your mouth. That's why we add the bicarbonate to it. It just raise it up and make it very light and crunchy, and that is why it is differently, tastes very better and good than what you buy, like the lotus that you buy or bocuse that you buy in the shop.
Clarissa asked, where are you located?
I'm located in Belgium. And you, Larissa, and you? Clarissa and you, because she has been also on our channel.
Yeah,
I think.
Yes.
She has been on our
Yes.
live.
Yeah. I am watching from Orlando, Florida, USA.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know she has been, or he, I
Ja,
don't know,
net is
he
een
has
vrouw.
been on
Het is
our
een meisje.
channel. Yeah, she has been on our channel for the live episode. Thank you so much, Clarissa, for joining us all the way from Orlando, Florida. Thank you. We are showing you live here for our little kitchen in Cuno. Cuno is a small city in a province, we call it West Flanders in Belgium.
Ik will say today was annual function in my school.
Okay. Thank you so much for letting us know. I hope you enjoyed your day and for your annual function, and I hope you had a great day. Thank you for letting us know about what you do on your daily life and how your day went on. Thank you so much, and wishing you the best, and we hope you have a great and better weekend ahead.
Ja. Clarissa zei, thank you for sharing.
Thank you also for being here. So I'm now going to show the process of doing this. Is just adding my butter to my to my mixer. So it's not any special magic, but this process is important also. Why? Because I want to soften the butter. The butter, you don't have to let it too cold or too warm. You just have to have a butter of this temperature. It makes the butter come. You mix the.
Ik will say, I gotta go. I'll come back if I can.
Yes. The video will be on the channel, so you can always check it out and watch it. You watch it if you want to check it out. You can see it, and also we have already the complete recipe on our channel before. You can just check it out to see how it's made. So I'm just going to drop this into the bucket or into the mixer. So I'm just going to scrape out. It's a short video. We are not going to keep it long because we also will be leaving also to continue our other work. So we thought it would just be nice to show you this season what you can make this beautiful Belgium Speculoos. So now you see it's just this process just to soften the butter a bit. So I will soften it a bit, then I will add so it's not so much, so then I'll add, you see it's a little bit softened, and then I'm going to add my sugar to it. So you see, just add my sugar to it. So you can add all your soft ingredient to it, see, like this, just to bring everything together. Then I'm going to add the how do you call it?
Cinnamon.
The cinnamon powder to it. I have a little bit of cinnamon powder just to keep flavor. Is that? Then I'm just going to add a pinch of salt. It's not the reason that is salt, that your cookies taste salty. It's just a balance of flavor. It gives just that balance to the flavor. So it's a pinch of salt. It's just like this. You see, then you add it to it. It's all. So you don't need to add anything more to it. So then I'm going to slowly mix it. Okay, so now it's just bringing everything here together. You can use also your spatula to wipe the edges or the side. You clean it. So I'm going to stir it again. Okay, you see it's like forming together now. It's forming like a ball. Everything is like mixing together. So at this point now I'm going to add now my flour. So it's not a lot. It's just bringing all the ingredients together. That is all about it. It's not difficult at all. So now I'm just going to try to whisk it slowly because I don't want it to the dust. Okay, now it's mixing, so it's almost like coming together, but it's like dry. So what are we going to do now? We are going to add eggs to it. So normally this recipe says 3 eggs or so, but we put 4 eggs, but we always check the texture of the speculoos because we don't want it to be too dry and not also too wet, because it has to have a special consistency. So I'm going to add just the eggs slowly to it. So I have added 4 eggs to the mixture. So I'm just going to check it out first to see what it looks like. So now I'm just going to give it a good mix. So you see, that is all what you need. So look at yes, that is just perfect. You see, you don't need to be too soft and not too hard. That is the texture that you need to form that beautiful dough. You see, that is the speculoos dough is ready. So I'm going to bring all the dough now together with my hand, because you don't want to continue to stir or to mix it, because when you continue to mix it, the dough become tight or become very tightened. So it's not lost anymore, not loose anymore, because when you bake it, you want to have that really airy and floppiness and crunchiness. But when you keep mixing it, what will happen? Your dough will become very, very tight, and you will lose that resin agent in it. That is how you have to stop at this point. The next thing what you want to do is to bring everything together using your hands, so with a little bit of flour. But first of all, I'm going to clean my table here, and then I will be back to show you how to do it. So let me clean my table. So I have here my working, space here. So I'm just going to transfer all this to this space so that I can work and bring it together. So you see, you can feel it already that is that the dough is so loose. It's a loose dough. It's not, not a tight dough. I don't know how to explain it really at this point, but it's, if you keep mixing it in the mixer, your dough will become very stiff or not so loose as you wanted. So look at how it looks. It's like almost crumbles dough. So at this point, you can only bring the dough together with your hands. So I remove everything from there. So it's just bringing all the dough together. So that is all what you have to do. You see how beautiful it is. It's not too dry and it's not too wet. And if you ever make it and it's too dry, you can try adding just one egg to it. Or even if you have big eggs, you can try adding just one egg yolk or egg white to it. And you first of all test it and then add more, because you don't want the dough to be too dry and you don't want the dough to be too wet. Otherwise, it will not be, you will not have the good result of the dough. So that is why it is important that the dough is like this. You see, it's not too dry and it's not too wet. So I can also work on my other table where it is an inox table, but I'm just standing in this position so that I can show you how it is done. So it is that, you see, you form it into this ball. You can make a lot of cookies out of this ball. You can make so much cookies. You can check on our channel. You will see the full recipe there, how we measure it from A to Z, and you can just make it if you want to make it at home. And you can make even two. You can even split the recipe to two. You can make half of it if you don't want to have so much speculoos like us. But you can bake it and you can even preserve it in a tight container, and you can eat it to even up to 1 month. It will not be spoiled because it's a dry cookie. So it's like the Lotus that you buy in the shop, but it's better than Lotus. So that is, you see how beautiful the dough is. So now I'm going to put it in the parchment paper, or the plastic foil, we call it the foil. So I'm just going to remove it here. Then place it. You see how it looks like. That is the texture. That is the right texture that you are looking for. Then you place it here on the plastic foil. So you roll it and you seal it. So you see how the dough is sealed. I'm just going to place it here in my bowl, and then I'm placing it in the refrigerator for 1 day. I will allow it to be cooled down and rest until tomorrow, where I'll be showing how you bake the speculoos, because it is better, it tastes great, it tastes better, and the texture, the dough is rested and it has enough time to do all its work, and the gluten is activated and everything. And then tomorrow I'll be showing you how you can bake the best speculoos ever, just with simple ingredients that you can bring together in the comfort of your own home. You can create these delicious Christmas cookies or seasonal cookies for your friends and family, and you will never depart it anymore. Once you make this, I am sure you always make it even every day or every time of the year. So here again, we're Chef Vivian showing you our little tricks, our seasonal cookies, speculoos. We call it here Belgian speculoos. We love it. It is seasonal. It is this time of the year that we make it for our friends and family, and also for our guests here in the restaurant. So I hope you learned something new. And if you want to know about how this recipe is made, You can check out the complete recipe on our channel below. We have a full video explaining step by step how you can make these speculoos in the comfort of your own home. So compliment of the season to each and every one of you, wherever you are watching us from. Thank you for joining us once again for our little kitchen here in Cuisine, from the province of West Flanders in our little country of Belgium. Here is Chef Vivian again, signing up for once, and see you in our later video, maybe this week, tomorrow, certainly tomorrow for the speculoos, because we should come back to show you how we make the speculoos and show you the delicious speculoos. So have a great weekend, and bye for now, and see you in our next video then tomorrow. Bye everyone. Ciao.